with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in and welcome. Today we're gonna do a coral video. And what do I mean by that? So if you remember, there was a new collection that came out now for spring in January that was La Comette from Chanel. And I did feature this and swatch the other one, but I was not sure if I was gonna get it because it swatched very lightly. I decided to get it. So now I have this too. Now my experience with this one so far is very bright for my skin, but I have noticed that when you wear it with this, even though this doesn't show in your skin, it really makes this one look beautiful, I think. So I just got this time and I wanted to play with it. Also, I've been looking for a lipstick that will really go well with this kind of blush. So I have a few goodies, including the Sisley Coral Lip Liner, which I just got. So I wanted to try that in front of you guys as well. And then I have a few goodies. I have some Lisa Eldridge. I have some Hourglass. We'll see what lipstick goes with it. And I will try in my eyebrows again, if you saw my video yesterday about Merit, I tried it, but I already had put some pencil in my eyebrow. So this time I have nothing, and we're gonna see how that performs. So if you wanna see how all of that works out, please keep on watching. All right. So far, you know, I don't like to greet you with bare skin, but here I am again. Not totally bare. I do have some No1 De Chanel Foundation. If you haven't been with me, welcome. But if you have, you know how much I've been enjoying the No1 De Chanel. I actually have like a little card with it. Ding, 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 ding. And so, oh, and also in that note, oh, this one is for maybe something else, a serum or something, which I really appreciate the serum as well. I have also the cream. So I think the little set that they have between the lotion, which is kind of a toner, the serum, the cream, and then the foundation, I think it works all beautiful. Now, I haven't got all of those products yet because I still have and trying other ones, but I really recommend the set. I mean, the sequence, especially for anybody younger than me. I'm gonna turn 50. I think it's gonna work perfectly. I think it was intended to kind of attract young folk, and for my age too. I mean, I'm considering getting the whole thing. So far, I got the foundation. I still have some serum. I still have some cream in the sample, so I haven't got there yet, but I really enjoy their lotion, their toner as well. All right, anyhow, so there it is. Also, I wanted to share just a little paragraph here, a little parenthesis. Did you guys have seen this? I mean, I know there's a lot of talk about a glow that you get, I guess, after you purchase a lot of items from Chanel, or I don't know how you get that glow. I just know it's not for sale, or maybe now it's for sale, or you know, sell from somebody that got it and then sell it. I don't know, but it is a beautiful kind of snow glow, and I like it. I really like it. But they did send me, which I got all excited, right? They did send me this, which I really like. I think I'm gonna put it behind. It is actually a notebook. Wish list. Isn't that cute? I thought it was cute. Hey, I'm all for it. Love it. Okay, so I just wanted to show you my little goodies. So let's begin. Now, where would we begin? Let me apply first and foremost a little bit of the Sisley lip liner. Why? Because I don't like to be totally, you know, ghost. So let's apply it. I've heard amazing things about this, but I also heard how expensive it is. It is expensive. So I want to see if it's worthwhile. I did try it once before. It's lovely, it's beautiful, it goes perfect. I don't know if it's worth the price tag, but my lips are not have a lot of issues just yet. I still do prefer to use lip liner. It's not like years prior that it didn't really matter. Now I do like a lip liner with my lips. Also makes the lipstick last longer. But my lips are not totally reduced, or the lipstick does fade out a little bit. That's why I need a lip liner, but I don't know if I need this kind of quality of liner. Let's see. So it feels very nice. It applies very nice. It doesn't apply creamy like a slide, right? I just tried the new Natasha Denona, the I Need a Rose sets, and the lip liner applies beautiful. So this one is not as creamy, but it's creamy. It applies nice. I wanted to try in the coral because I don't think I own any real coral like this. And so there you have it. So yes, of course, at this price and with Sisley quality, very nice. So I am glad that at least I have one in my collection. I don't own any other. So I would have been curious about the most neutral or the, or maybe a little rose one. So maybe later on, but this is called Sweet Coral. Yeah, performs like a lip liner. And what lipstick would I start with? Because I do have a Chanel, but these ones are a little bolder, especially the Lisa Eldridge as well. So I'm gonna try something a little more subtle, and I have these two Hourglass. I did get these ones from Beautyliche in their lucky bag of 2022. I have a video on it, and so I really haven't wore this, and I do want to try it. The one is very light and the other one is a lot more bolder, but they're both in the corally. So let's see. See, this one, it's a little bolder. This is All of Me. And then this one, oh no, the one, All of Me is the lightest. Let me swatch them for you. We're gonna have to swatch anyways because I wanna see in my hand. So that one is All of Me. And you've seen this before. I have, when I undid the bag. And this one is Loves All of You. So I'm not gonna use this one because that one looks more fall. It totally reminds me of Dragon. Is it Dragon? From Lisa Eldridge. But you can see that video if you're interested on that because I did talk about it and everything. So I'm gonna apply the lightest one, this one. It looks very, very corally. So let's do that and then let's jump into the blushes. Okay. So this is as coral as it gets. I mean, it's almost like a color of mamey. Do you know what mamey is? I know different cultures name it differently. I'm here in Miami and it's mamey. Maybe that's not even the word in English, but I'll put it down below which fruit I'm referring to. There's a lot of milkshakes and shakes here done with mamey. So this is All of Me. I really, really like this color. It's very corally. It goes perfect with the lip liner, I think. It's creamy. Let's see if it goes with the blush. They actually at Chanel recommended me one that is on their Rouge Allure, Coco Allure, and it is number 60. It's called Tomato, or is it Tomato? Oh my God, Cherry? Oh, no. All right, I'm gonna have to look it up. What's wrong with me? But I've been on the fence of getting, it's number 60. I remember that, 60. I've been really looking forward for that one. I've been in the fence, but it is very orange lipstick. It is very like orange red. And that's why I pulled today the Velvet Morning from Lisa Eldridge, because I wanna see how it compares and if it will go with these blushes, because that's what I'm looking for, right? All right, oh, and just by the way, this scratch, that's my lovely female cat, Cleo. I haven't introduced you to her. I'm not sure if you saw it in the beginning when I started back in October. When I started my channel, I used to film in a different room and my cats used to show up there. But I think it was mostly Maximiliano, which is the golden one or the orangey one. And I don't know if Cleo showed up, but this one was from Cleo. And Cleo, it was not a bad one. She sometimes jumps on top of me, and if I have my phone in front of the computer, she does like a pow pow very lightly on my skin, kind of calling for my attention. And I guess a little nail came out, but it didn't hurt or anything. It was just like a pow pow and just scratch. Yes, not the best, because who knows where those paws have been. I mean, I know for sure in the little box, but all right. So yeah, I cleaned it after and it's there. So let's continue with these blushes. Now, this is the interesting part. They all came with an extra paw. They all come in their little paw, and it came with an extra paw with this sort of brush. The brushes are very nice, so I'm very happy to have them. Of course, now I have two the same. Oh, let me peek it. So this is nice. This is lovely, small for a bag. I much prefer when the brush is inside the packaging. But talking about that, this is very interesting. This packaging is a lot smaller, like the other, you know, like the La Comette. No, not La Comette. This is La Comette. La Pause. Remember this line? Look at the difference in size. So this is La Pause. This is La Comette. You see that? So it is a lot smaller. I mean, not a lot, but some smaller, right? Excuse all my finger trips in it. But you see? And so they're smaller. Now, this one, La Pause, does have their own brush inside. I prefer this way because that way, you know, you have the brush inside. However, I mean, if we're talking about the difference, right? They're different for sure. So in this works. I mean, it's good enough. I like this. It's a little thicker. I don't know if you can, yeah, you see this is a lot thicker and the pointy, right? So it's just different. And I guess it's correct, the shape. I mean, they know what they're doing, right? That this will be better for the application of the other one and this one more precise. But you know, I do prefer the brush inside. That way I don't have to like, where's the brush, things like that. No big deal, just worth mentioning. So let's apply. I'm gonna apply first this lighter. I saw another YouTuber, what's her name? Something about All of the Day. I really like her. I watch her also. She is the first one that mentioned something about putting this below the product. But when I first swatched it for you guys, if you watch that video, I had tried this one first just to showcase the swatch in my skin. And then I swatched a stronger, bolder one on this side. And then when I went back to put it, I couldn't apply the bold color on this as easy as this side was. I hope I'm making sense. And it is because I had applied this one underneath thinking it doesn't show and it doesn't do anything. I mean, you can see it's not really showing off, but it does make a difference once you apply the other one. That's why I order it at the end. So I'm not going to show you that difference. You can go and watch that video of what I mean, because this time we already know that's the purpose, right? So now I'm putting it. I'm also putting a little bit in my eye, because what I'm finding out is this one doesn't show, but it does something. It really does. We'll see now that I applied this other one. And by the way, the Le Blanc highlighter is coming. It's on its way, so I will be able to show that for you guys. I'm all excited about that. The one I'm talking about is Le Blanc collection, that it will be available in Asia. I think it will also be available here in the United States. It's just been delayed. I don't know if to the end of March or April. But I will be showcasing it soon, probably this week or beginning of next week. This week is almost ended, or it's ended. you're gonna be seeing this weekend. So the first thing I wanna show you is, look how light this is showing, barely there. That is the beauty when you use them together. If I had applied just this, if you've seen my other videos, it really shows strong. And so that's why I ordered this other one, because I really, really like what these two together do. So just FYI, I thought it was important for me to mention this. See, this back, how it was stronger, that's more or less how everything goes. But when you put the other one underneath, I think it does perfect. All right, so now I'm even struggling putting the color on, huh? It is a given. Plums and pinks are the best for me. They really, I mean, this one is even the orangey, right? It's even my eyes look a little in the ill, I think, with this sort of peachy, nectarine, I don't know what to call it. So you might wonder, why did I order it anyways? Well, because we do like variety, and that's why I wanted to do this, because I want to see how I can make it work. Because, you know, if you are an artist, because I'm calling myself an artist, or a woman, or your mood changes, sometimes you want different colors on you. I mean, sometimes I wake up with wanting more browns, sometimes I want more peach, sometimes I want more pink, sometimes I want more plum. So I want to have a collection or a line or somewhere that I can go that I know will give me those tones. And in this case, it will be this ones. Because I do have in my collection some like coral blushes, probably from Bobbi Brown, and others, of course. But this is the newest, and it has the blurring effect, it has the illuminating effect, and I like the tones. And it's not the real peachy like most of the other blushes, like especially the cream blushes. You know, they have this very peachy, soft, orangey. I mean, what am I talking about? Like just yesterday, and I'll do this just real quick. Just yesterday, I reviewed the Illuminate, right? And this is just because it's still here in my desk in the vanity. I could have pulled out Crochet from West Atelier or some other blushes. But look at that color, that's peachy. And then look at this coral. There you go. See? Uplifting, but coral in the orangey. And then there's the peachy, what do you call this? I mean, brownish, or I love it. It is a different look. I mean, I really recommend it, you guys. This too, love it. It is Beverly Hills and Cheeky. You can watch the video on it. I really like that look. They both work great on my complexion, but that's what I mean. Look at the difference, and obviously the different look, right? All right, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. What I have learned in this community is that I learned from you guys that you guys know quite a bit. So sometimes I'm mentioning all these things and I'm like, what am I talking about? They already know this. But, you know, just in case, right? Just in case. Which, by the way, that raises a question, but I'll bring it up in a different video so we don't mess with the, I don't know what to call this, a review, tutorial, experiencing. Okay, moving along. So one thing I promised on the last video, and I want to do that here, was the Merit Eyebrow Gel. And I said I wanted to try it without any pencil or anything prior, just because I want to see how this product works. I always open it in the wrong way. The longer side is the actual brush. I don't understand that, but I always think it's the other way around. Anyhow, I like the gold. It does not look, if you see it, it does not look as if it was an eyebrow gel. I have to say, it looks like something else. I don't know what. And the other thing I want to try from this line, which I haven't, is their mascara. Oh my God, I need to order that like yesterday because it is a clean beauty. However, or in addition, it is a more affordable clean beauty. because a lot of people are comparing this brand with Westman Atelier, but if you see the prices, this brand is a lot more accessible. So that's nice. So far, I tried it just recently yesterday, so I can't talk a lot more just yet. It did longevity on the blush, even though it's cream blush, so that was a good thing. And the reason I'm talking so much about Merit is because I just did the video yesterday, and so it's still very recent in my mind, and because I'm using their eyebrow gel. So look at me, I'm going on and on and on. Yeah, you see a difference, right? I mean, without. I definitely see a difference. I would use it like I use most of my gel eyebrows, which is first with a pencil and then this on top, just because I want to fill it up a little bit more. Now, does this the same thing as my Tom Ford gel? No, that one, when I apply it, it really makes my eyebrows so full. Oh my God, I just stained myself there. That's because I was not being careful. But the other one does make my eyebrows look very, very full, which I love. So it's still one of my favorites, especially if I have a lot of makeup on, or if I did a full eye makeup. I need that look of fuller eyebrows, so it complete the look, at least in my mind. But if we're talking about every day, real quick, I mean, look at this. Well, real quick, I'm not so sure, because I did spend some time adding and adding and adding. Let me clean that up and I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. I clean up a little bit here, and that is the look with the eyebrow gel only. So far, I do like it. I will use it every day. I think it's a lot faster to apply the pencil. You know, the pencil that I usually do, so I probably would have done that. But I like it. I like it to put on top of the pencil perhaps. So yeah, very nice. Now, what are we gonna do with eyes? I do have the highlight. Let's put the highlight in case we didn't wanna do eyes, although I will do a little bit of eyes, something on it, right? So I am picking up, this is the Sigma F03, and just because of the size, and I'm gonna use this highlight, which is Perles de Lumière. Still get it. So let's just apply a little bit here. Lovely. And you know, this also will help me a refresher, because once the Les Blanc arrives, I'll be able to remember what this one looks like and the comparison, right? So, very nice, very nice. All right. We're gonna use a little bit of the eyeshadow of, this is Les Ombres de Mediterranean. This is the new from La Paz. I don't know if it's sold out yet. I heard something, I mean, it was one of those, they probably will bring it back a little bit, because this is like a must-have. They must know this. It's kind of neutral, but a little color, but very signature to Chanel. So if you want to see my review on this, you can check out my video on La Paz, and I made some swatches as well. So right now, what would I wear? I just want a little something. I'm gonna put this one on. I remember one was a lot more sparkly. I don't want so much spark. So I'm gonna put that one and see if that was, I'm using their dual Chanel. Let's see. I hope this is not the one. I think it might be. Oh. All right, well, just a little sparkle. See, this is the thing, and I know one of you have said that in the past. Sometimes we're just not on the mood for sparkly. And it's not just the mood. It's just I wanted something very simple, but it's working out. It's working out. Maybe I jumped the gun too fast. Maybe this is just enough. This is the lovely part about this palette, that it's subtle. And I think that's why everybody's been loving it, because it's subtle, but it's not plain, if you understand what I mean. So it does give you something, right? And I'm gonna apply a little bit of the green, just a little bit there and there. I don't wanna go too green or olive because we're going with this very spring, but that's enough, that's good. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go and apply some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So it's interesting because I remember hearing some YouTubers sometimes saying that they prefer no eyeliner. And I was like, back in the day, I was like, oh my God, how can you do that? Because the eyeliner really emphasizes the bottom of the eyelashes, and it just, you know, how can you be without an eyeliner? Like I couldn't, at least a line to move it up. And if you see my videos at the beginning, that's what I would emphasize. But now, I don't know if it's the times because we're going more bare, or because I noticed through camera that my eyes are a little smaller than I thought, that I'm enjoying no eyeliner. Of course, there's always the eyeliner looks. I've done plenty, especially with the Victoria Beckham. But for this sort of look, I like no eyeliner. And it seems more and more I'm going in that casual, soft, easy, fast, right? All right, well, I did have all of these lipsticks that we were gonna try, but I happen to just enjoy and love this look. What do you guys think? And that, why can I not remember the name of that lipstick? Number 60, it was cherry tomato, something like that. It was more orangey. Well, let's, just for fun, I really enjoy this, but let me add a little tiny bit. This is Lisa Eldridge Morning. So this color reminded me of that Coco Allure that I see through the online. So I just want to see if I add a little more orange, if that actually will work with the blush. But so far, I love this look. Let's see. I was gonna say, you see, it doesn't work. I liked it better the other way, but no, I happen to like that orangey. So I guess that number 60 will be coming to me soon. I mean, did you like more just the coral? Do you like it more with a little bit orangey? Of course, I can always use the two, right? Like right now, but now I'm very curious about that one. I think it was one of their best sellers in those tones. It's a bolder, but you know, the Coco Allure, you know, is this one. So the Coco Allure is the Rouge Coco Bloom. Sorry, the Rouge Coco Bloom, but in number 60. They're a little softer, creamier, a little shinier, but they don't last long. So it's very lovely when you apply them, but then it's gone in a few hours. I think this too, well, I know Lisa Eldridge Velvet lasts because it's a little more matte without being matte, if you know what I mean, because it's very creamy. It's velvet. But this one's lasts longer. And the Hourglass looked like it was gonna last also, and it's creamy. So maybe these two combinations, or maybe I'll just order that other one. If you have it and you know it, let me know. But I love the look. I really appreciate it. I hope you like it too. I did have ribbon here, but it's just gonna be too red. I think this is the perfect combo, what I was looking for, and it goes with the blush. I hope you agree. I hope you like it. And this is the end of this video. Please comment below. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Please ring the bell on the right-hand corner. And I see you next time. Thank you. Bye.